What's going on, YouTube modeling community? Pappy here at West Georgia Rods and Customs. You're right, this Saturday morning, it's what's on Pappy's bench. I've been really enjoying doing this series again. It's changed the format a little bit, but y'all get to see the kind of the warped mind that I've had over the years. I'm starting to show everyone a lot of the old builds that I never even showed on YouTube from years past. So just thought that it would be a good transition, so y'all could kind of see what was warped in my mind for so many years as far as in my builds. But anyhow, I'm going to start off today's show with some of the shop cards that I've received over the years. These are guys that I've had the personal pleasure of getting to shake their hands, see their builds up close, and just had these three right here. I've got to meet them at shows, whether it be at Acme or some of the JaxCon shows or what have you. But I have fun each time we all of us get together, talking models, talking builds, just hot rod, bench racing, things like that. This is fun. This is what makes the community so close. And being able to have the camaraderie that we all have, and we talk pretty much daily, all of us that are on this that I'm going to show y'all today. Anyhow, first out of the slot right here is my little buddy, old Dan, over at Munchkin Modeling Man 72. Dan is a multi-genre builder. He builds Gundams, the weirdos like you see up there in the top middle, figurines, hot rods down here in the bottom left, aircraft. Just love seeing him. He really loves building the Gundams, and I haven't personally built one, but I see the techniques that he uses in building the Gundams that kind of goes over to all of his any of his other builds as far as the detail level that he puts into them. But if y'all aren't subscribed to him, to old Dan over here, get subscribed to Munchkin Modeling Man 72. He's on YouTube as well as on Instagram. And as usual, I'll put a link in into the bottom description of everyone's channel that you'll see here today. Dan, appreciate the card. Really look forward to seeing you again down here at Acme this year. Here's another one of my good friends, good subscribers. I really had fun with old Papa Dan this year with the football bet between Georgia and Michigan, and we were talking the other night on one of the lives about possibly getting the bet together again. So we'll see. Looking forward to football season again. Many of you know that I am a loyal, and Dan, I'm going to do this for you right here. I'm going to slide that in just to poke fun. So, but when you got bragging rights for the year, you can pretty much push that along. But hobby time with Papa Dan. Dan is a great builder. He builds just anything from this right here, this little egg plane Blue Angels build. He built a diorama of those coming out of the cloud, and it's just a beautiful build all around. He builds a lot of the egg planes. The egg planes, these little bitty the egg, I guess you call them the egg tanks and everything, but just all around a big Michigan fan over here. And I tell you what, hell of a game this year between Georgia and Michigan. So for the national championship. But Dan, it was fun. We got together at JaxCon this year and was able to get the rewards of being able to claim national championship this year. But if y'all wasn't following along with that, I got a link. I'll try to find the link into the in my playbook, and y'all can look at that. But I got my payoff and got to shake Dan's and hug Dan's neck, and I really appreciate it. But if y'all aren't subscribed to Papa Dan, get subscribed to him. Just a hell of a YouTube content creator and a hell of a guy all around. Let's pull this one away. Let's get down to the very last one for this series today. This is my buddy, old Tom, Rambler 69. I can't do it like Tom does, and But Tom and I, we get together also at shows, whether it be Atlanta or ZaxCon or we all, like I say, we all have a great time. We all get together. Tom is really the person that when I started seeing his builds on these old 29s and 32 Fords, he just he knocks it out of the park. Tom has won. He's won best of show with builds like this at Atlanta, and it's just when I look at him, he just pushes me up. Makes me want to build them. And I've ventured off into building these. I take some of the techniques that Tom uses on a lot of his builds and implement them into my own. But he's been a loyal supporter of my channel over the years. And his old shop mascot, Jack, over there, I've always looked forward to getting shop cards from him when he updates them and everything. But he's got this beautiful Mercedes road car. Oh my God, this thing! I've seen both of these, and these things are just beautiful. But you can find Tom only on YouTube. Look him up, or I'll put the link down in the description below. Rambler69 Styrene Addict. That's him. Just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful builds all around for him. But Tom, really appreciate your support, and looking forward seeing y'all at the shows again this year at Acme. Let's set this out of the way. Let's get down to the nitty gritty. This is honestly, I can't remember what kit this was. This is another one of my first builds. This is one I really put I put a whole lot of detail into this thing. I've never shown it at a show or anything, but let's start spinning it around. We'll start talking about it a little bit. I did a lot of like I say, a lot of detail work to this. I was still using the Maisto wheels out of the die-cast kits, which really sets this thing off, really makes it look low and mean. Detail work, as far as what I did, I got smudge on it right there, man. Oh, that's old lint off of the rag I was polishing it with when I got it out. But we got a lot of work into this one, just detail work out the yin-yang. But I was more than likely using probably testers, lacquers back then. And I'm sure that I did, yep, this is one of the Pappy Red one. This is where Pappy Red started getting its start. And and went over with the probably the one coat clear, and I probably didn't do one coat, I probably did 2 or 3, but it just shines like a diamond in a goat's hiney, like I always say. I guess that's starting to be my trademark verbiage. But took a lot, as far as the seats and everything. The seats come out of the Maisto kit as well as and the seat belts that was along with it. But I put those in there just hoping that they would set it off, and I'd be darned if it didn't. This was a fun build. I enjoyed it. Let me flip it over right here. You can see up underneath. This was kind of the start of using aluminum tubing for exhaust, taking suspension parts and robbing it out. If I remember correctly, this is the Revell 69. If I ain't mistaken, this was a Pro Street kit, because you can tell up under there I got a narrowed rear end up under it, and it's got the wheel tubs. So this one was, yeah, this is probably one of those Chevelle Pro Streets back that they made. I wish I could find some more of these, because this was an awesome little this was an awesome kit to build up in a Pro Street. So, but let's pull the old bonnet off here. And if you look down in there, just a lot of detail work. I used the big block 396 that came with the kit in it. Did a lot of plumbing. Of course, the wiring looks like a dang tarantula coming out of there. I built that. I built the wire distributor myself on that, but just started using a lot of different techniques. I even put not fuel lines, but I even put brake lines on the master cylinder, wired up the battery, just things like that. Of course, I did have to fit these big meats in there. I had to cut the fender wells out. So started doing that early in the days of my earlier builds. But there she is. That's one of the old builds off of out of Pappy's Warped Mind. Let me get this hood back on. And we'll do another once around. I hadn't, and I may do this later on. If you spin it around and look, I hadn't even got a tag. I didn't have them back then. I didn't have personalized tags like I do now. So I may put one on this one, just make it mine. Looking at it also, I had the, as far as the, I wasn't using Molotov. I wasn't using bare metal foil because I didn't have any. I didn't know what it was. Any of the trim, I did that with a silver Sharpie. So it's just any of that detail level. I'd go to any means necessary to get that level of detail in these things. So, but there she is, just a fun all-out build. This was really fun. But I've been thinking about possibly revisiting this one and doing. I've got so many Chevelle bodies now. I use the AMT kit for a lot of different things. Golly, I could have at least cleaned this thing off a little bit. There's all kind of lint built up. I took a rag and just kind of wiped it down a little bit, but I left some lint on it. Anyhow, there it is, y'all. This is episode 5. I think this is episode 3 of what's on Pappy's bench. I'll be showing y'all another one next week. Really appreciate everyone's support, everybody's comments on this series. And folks, remember, if you can dream it, build it. God bless y'all. Pappy out here.